In the 23rd Battle of the Race Circuits, we have the grand finale that you asked for, between the three circuits that all made it for 3 rounds. For those of you who are not familiar with Battle of the Race Circuits, the formula was simple. Between April 2022 and September 2024, we showed every month 2 epic race circuits which had something in common. The viewers could vote which one they liked best, and the winner went on to the next round, staying on for a maximum of 3 rounds. And this grand finale lets you choose which circuit will be the winner overall and become the ultimate champion of Battle of the Race Circuits. This time we don't have 2, but 3. The Nürburgring opened in 1927 and had full length of 28.265 kilometres or 17.564 miles. The complex included the famous 14.17 mile long Northern Loop, a 1.4 mile start-finish loop, and the 4.8 mile Southern Loop. When we talk about the old Nürburgring today, we usually refer to the Northern Loop, better known by its German name, the Nordschleife. However, the original circuit also included a Southern Loop, known in German as the Südschleife. The longer Northern Loop was intended for big events, like the German Grand Prix, while the shorter Southern Loop was more intended for smaller events. For the German Formula 1 Grand Prix, a combination of the Nordschleife and the start-finish loop was used. This version had a length of 22.81 kilometres or 14.173 miles. In the 1970s, the Nürburgring became controversial because of a lack of safety. After the 1976 Grand Prix, where Niki Lauda had his horror crash, the Formula 1 Grand Prix abandoned the track and moved to Hockenheim. In an attempt to bring back the German Grand Prix, it had to modernise, and a new circuit was designed. To create space, they demolished the start-finish loop and the northern part of the southern loop. Today, most events take place on the modern circuit, but the legendary Nordschleife is still there today and mainly used for amateur racing with touring cars and racing courses. But it's still most famous for its so-called tourist rides. For a fee, you can drive there with your street, legal car or motorcycle. But if you do so, you better be careful. That's not quite the flying lap we were looking for. The Clermont-Ferrand circuit was originally a street circuit around an extinct volcano in the Puy-de-Dôme region in France. The 8-kilometre or 5-mile long circuit opened in 1958 and contained a challenging mix of different corners and elevation changes. For that reason, it was nicknamed the French Nürburgring. Spot the pattern. Just like the real Nürburgring in Germany, Clermont-Ferrand was a very twisty and technical circuit, with very fast sections, but almost no straights. The old Clermont-Ferrand circuit hosted the Formula 1 French Grand Prix 4 times between 1965 and 1972. During the 1972 Grand Prix, today's Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko lost an eye because a stone went through his visor and landed right in his left eye. Because the old Clermont-Ferrand circuit was found to be too dangerous, it lost the French Grand Prix and other international races too. Until 1988 it was used purely for national races, and then the street circuit was closed for motorsport. However, the General Council of Puy-de-Dôme recognised that the interest of the local circuit would be good to the local economy. So, with their financial backing, a new 3.97 kilometre or 2.47 mile long circuit was built. For this new circuit, they used part of the old street circuit and built a new permanent connection onto it. The new circuit opened in 1989 as a semi-permanent circuit, known under the name Circuit de Charade. Today's Circuit de Charade is a fully permanent racetrack with a new road bypassing the old street circuit section, which made it become permanent. The track is now mainly used for classic events and driving courses. The lost part is still there as a public road with a small abandoned section. Although it lost parts of its original layout, it's still actually a very challenging circuit to drive with many different corners and elevation changes. Lastly, Brooklands in England opened in 1907 and is seen as the first ever purpose-built racetrack in the world. It was an initiative from entrepreneur Hugh F. Lockking. Because racing on public roads was banned by British law, he wanted to build a permanent racing venue. They built the circuit near the village of Weybridge, southwest of London. Brooklands was a combination of a high-banked oval and a road circuit on the infield. It also had a steep hill to test vehicles on. Before and after the First World War, Brooklands had a huge boom. Motorsport was only for the rich back in those days. Not much has changed, but not only the drivers themselves had to be rich, but the audience consisted only of wealthy people too. Still potentially not much changing, but the right crowd with no crowding was the circuit's slogan. World War II would eventually come and become the downfall of Brooklands. The airfield manufacturer Vickers was located on the infield, and during World War II this factory had to run at full speed and capacity, so expansion was necessary. Since the circuit wasn't being used during the war, a part of the banking was demolished. Moreover, the circuit was easy to recognise from the air by the German Air Force, so to camouflage it, holes were made and punctured into the surface in which trees were planted. In 1946 the site was sold to Vickers, which went further on with the demolition plans of part of the banking. Half a century later, Brooklands finally got the status of being a monument, which therefore prevented any further demolition, and today a part of the old Brooklands circuit belongs to the Brooklands Museum, and you can visit it happily and legally, unlike many other abandoned circuits these days. So, in this final battle of the race circuits, we have a battle between the three circuits that made those 3 rounds. Who do you want to be that all-time winner? Will it be the Nürburgring with its notorious Nordschleife? Or will it be charade Clermont-Ferrand, the French Nürburgring? Or will it be Brooklands, the mother of all permanent racing circuits? Now it's your turn. Let us know down in the comments which one is your favourite and tell us why. The choice is entirely yours. Check out on the social tab and the Circuits of the Past YouTube channel, because next week we'll announce the champion of the ultimate battle of the race circuits. If you like this video, please give it a like and share it on your social networks. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss anything like our new Iconic Corners in Motorsport series. All the other videos from the iconic racetracks from the past and sometimes from the present too will be coming out on this channel, so don't forget to tune in for those. And you can visit the website circuitsofthepast.com, where you can download a free ebook with 7 abandoned racetracks that you can visit legally, just like Brooklands. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video from Circuits of the Past.